everybody, Trevor here, and welcome to my 15th mini review. And for my 15th mini review, I'll be talking about a well-received 2D animated short known as The Brave Locomotive, which was written, produced, and directed by Andrew Chesworth. Now, Andrew Chesworth was an animator for many projects including Netflix's Klaus, as well as playing at Disney movies such as Zootopia, Moana, and Wreck-It Ralph, just to name a few. Also, the Brave Locomotive short was uploaded to YouTube on November 13th, 2023, and won at the LA Shorts Film Festival for Best Animation. Not to mention that this is the child-friendly successor to the original Wild West short, which was aimed at an older audience, and had a completely different animation style. In addition, this animated short was a love letter to both the Andrews sisters and 1940s Disney animation, particularly Make Mine Music and Melody Time, which explains why the animation style looks like this. The premise for The Brave Locomotive takes place in the Old West in 1895, and is about a little blue tender engine named Linus and his engineer named Henry, who take passenger trains across the countryside and enjoy each other's company. They were also very kind to everybody, including a turtle who often crosses the tracks. But then one day, after a long hard day's work, we meet Baron von Capital, who introduces Henry to a new locomotive named Samson, not to be confused with Samson from Thomas and Friends, who acts as the replacement for Linus. And because Henry signed the contract for the Baron, Linus was forced into slavery at a lumber yard, which was very sad. Meanwhile, Samson was doing a great job taking passengers back and forth through the countryside, but as he was about to cross the bridge again, his heavy weight caused the bridge to collapse, which does remind me of the Thomas and Friends episode, The Old Iron Bridge, which was in season 7. Luckily, Linus saw this and managed to break free from the chains and was able to save all the passengers first. Then he saved Samson, Henry, the Baron, and the Baron's wife next, which took a lot of willpower and strength to get them back to safety just before the whole bridge collapsed. Unfortunately, all hope seems lost as everyone mourns over the loss of Linus, who was about to enter train heaven until he was woken up and repaired by his human friends, and look, even the turtle survived! After this, Linus was declared a hero, and as time passes, the bridge was repaired, and Linus was now happy to be back at his old job on the railroad. Personally, I enjoyed this 2D animated short for a number of reasons. First of all, I thought the 2D animation looked splendid, because as I stated earlier, this is a love letter to 1940s Disney animated shorts that were sung by the aforementioned Andrews sisters. Secondly, I love that there's no actual main antagonist in this short, not even the Baron, who was just a man of progress and was the one responsible for rebuilding Linus after his heroism. Not to mention Samson, who looks intimidating, but he's not bad either. I mean, he's not like Max the Butler from Cats Don't Dance, who was a real villain, by the way. Thirdly, the voice acting was spot on. I especially thought the guy who voiced Baron von Capital did a perfect job with the role. And the singers themselves sound pretty much exactly like the original Andrews sisters. And furthermore, I love the overall storyline and its message that even little engines like Linus can do big things. See what I did there? And that sometimes old things can still be useful no matter what, which kind of reminds me of the PA Problems episode in the CGI Thomas series. So, in conclusion, The Brave Locomotive is one of my absolute favorite online cartoon shorts because of these reasons alone. In fact, I think it's better than the original Wild West short, which was more adult. I thought the 2D animation in this was spectacular, the characters are very likable and relatable, the songs are great, the voice acting is spot on, and the writing and direction were perfect. No wonder this cartoon was Oscar qualified, and why it won an award. And because of these reasons, I'm giving The Brave Locomotive a 10 out of 10 gold stars. I highly recommend you watch this on Andrew Chesworth's YouTube channel right now. Still, I want to hear your honest thoughts on this beloved animated short. Do you agree with everything I've said, or have you seen better? Oh, and I decided to screenshot images instead of using actual clips from the short, just in case Andrew files a copyright claim against me, which I hope he won't because this video falls under fair use. Anyways, this is Trevor Davis signing off and saying, happy 15-minute reviews to me, and I hope you all have an excellent day too.